Alex Harris. Coming up, we have the bout, the 100-pounders between Johnny Tapia and Dan Vassar. Division. And our bout between Dan Vassar and Johnny Tapia. In the red corner, it is Dan Vassar, a 15-year-old from Spokane, Washington. His dad, Dan Sr., is his coach. He's been boxing for some 7 years, and he won the title in the 90-pound bracket a year ago. In the blue corner is Johnny Tapia, a 15-year-older from Albuquerque, New Mexico. He has been boxing for just 18 months, so you've got a lot of experience against a youngster that has not been around in this sport that long in Tapia, but despite that lack of experience, he has reached the championship in the 100-pound division. Vassar, remember, the defending champion in the 95-pound bracket. He's moved up to the 100-pounders this year.
Vassar is quite a boxer. He even made an international trip last year as a champion to Mexico. Won one bout with a knockout and won by a decision in Mexico.
Had his first fight when he was 8 years old.
He comes from a boxing family. His grandfather, his father, his uncle, and his brother. The referee is Frank Thompson of Acton, Ohio.
Wasn't much left for him.
And they were going to have a standing 8 count, a hard right to the head of Tapia. The referee is counting, checking the eyes of Tapia, standing in front of him. Tapia indicates by holding his gloves up. Let's look at it again. Watch Vassar's right.
Left,
right
there.
To the head. Real strong.
We're back to the live action now. Good straight left from Vassar again. Tapia
Vassar's in
has
control.
a good right-left combination. Overhand right misses. Tapia keeps that, or Vassar rather, keeps that left high, but gets a good popping action as he drops it straight out.
Vassar's been boxing again for 7 years. His goal is to box the 1984 Olympics.
There's that left hand. Keeps popping that left out. Tapia comes underneath the guard and got a right-left combination into the midsection of Vassar. Now Vassar continues to work the left upstairs.
Vassar, when he puts that straight left out, he keeps Tapia at distance, and then he follows with a hard right.
Tapia got the right home, but took a good solid left in exchange.
Tapia's coming back again.
Good right by Tapia as he caught on the right side of the head of Vassar.
Remember, the number of scoring blows counts.
There's that right hand again by Tapia, and he takes a right from Vassar in exchange.
Vassar is scoring with those straight lefts. Left, 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 and left. All scoring punches.
Tapia covering up now. 30 seconds left in the round.
20 points to the winner of the round, less than 20 to the loser. You very rarely see a round scored evenly with 20 points for each one.
There's a right again by Tapia, and Vassar comes right back with a right of his own and now digs both hands to the midsection.
Vassar's a quality boxer. He works the body as well as the head.
Vassar with 10 seconds remaining in the round with that left lead again. Tapia tried to get the right home. He's been leading with the right, and that's been catching Vassar a little bit. He's going to have to adjust to that.
Vassar out of Region 12, Spokane, Washington. Great boxing up in that area.
Now let's go up and see if we can pick up some of the instructions that Dan Vassar is getting. That's his dad, Dan Sr. As Harvey pointed out, his whole family involved in boxing. Really, Dan didn't really have much other direction to go, Harvey, with all those people around.
No, watch Danny. Follows the right by Tapia and the left by Tapia. Now watch him score with the left. His head goes back. Tapia misses, and Vassar eyes him again and gets ready to move back in.
Round number 2 coming up. Vassar in pretty good control through the first part of that round, but Tapia got some pretty good shots home in the last 60 seconds.
Tapia's not even sitting down between bouts. He only has a minute.
He's ready to go again.
He is, and they both are.
Tapia and Vassar. Tapia trying to get inside, works the right to the head, gets a left to the head.
Tapia is really scoring now.
Exchange.
Tapia is scoring now.
He got both the left and the right in that time.
Dan Vassar on the right of his screen and Tapia on the left.
Vassar digs the left to Tapia's head, and exchange caught 2 rights from Tapia. There's that left-right combination by Vassar. Caught that Tapia on the way in.
Stop! Vassar, for only a 15-year-old, is a good combination puncher. Now we're going to have a warning from the referee. Not a caution, but a warning. He's taking a point away for holding.
90 seconds left in the second round.
That point is going to make a big difference because they're exchanging almost evenly.
Just slugging it out toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring.
One warning to Tapia for holding. Remember, the third warning for the same offense is a disqualification.
Now they back off. Overhand right lead by Vassar fails to connect.
They're boxing fairly evenly at this point, scoring just about the same amount on each boxer. By each boxer,
Tapia got in the right.
That 1 point warning is going to make a big difference.
60 seconds left in the round. Tapia gets in the right, takes a left for his trouble, and seemed to be staggered a little bit by it.
Tapia is coming back really strong for a standing 8 count in the first round.
Caught a punch pretty well up around the neck area right there. Seemed to bother him a little bit, but he's all right now.
Vassar came right back from the break and got really
Tapia
aggressive.
thought that the referee had called stop, but he had not. And what Vassar did, the crowd didn't like it, but it was perfectly legal.
He took 1 step back and came right back at his opponent.
Referee steps in.
There's a caution to Vassar for holding.
Vassar on the left of your screen. There's a good left-right combination by Vassar. And Tapia gets an overhand right in.
Okay, here's the second warning to Tapia. 1 more warning and he's disqualified for holding. Frank Thompson, Akron, Ohio. Second warning to Johnny L. Tapia of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
15 seconds left in the round. And we get a standing 8 count for Tapia.
He says he stumbled. I think he did. The referee's getting him a standing 8 count, but his legs are wobbly. Look at him. Look how they cross each over.
All right, 10 seconds left. There's the bell. The bell to end round 2, and we go back to the corner of Johnny Tapia, and he's received a standing 8 count. He protested that he had stumbled.
I think he did stumble, but the referee, Frank Thompson, was watching his legs, and when he came up from the stumble, he seemed to be wobbly.
Well, again, Harvey, that's just the thing that we talked about at the top of the show. The emphasis put on the safety of these youngsters. You don't want to take any chances with them at all.
As all the people have said before for years, you can never stop a bout too early, but you can always stop it too late.
You sure can. Let's go to Tapia's corner and listen.
No le quebrada cuando le paren poquito ahí, no te detengan ni madre. Bájate poquito y otra vez entrale. No te detengan ni madre. Full round, full speed, bro.
Okay. Johnny Tapia of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
His coach is telling him, Johnny, you want it, you go for it. Combination punches.
All right, round number 3 for the 100-pound championship, Vassar and Tapia.
Vassar scoring to the head of Tapia. Tapia's just throwing punches, but no quality.
Vassar just continues to rip lefts and rights to the head area of Tapia, and the referee finally steps in.
A caution to Vassar for holding behind the head. Not a warning, but a caution. Remember, there are two warnings already for Johnny L. Tapia for holding.
Tapia continues to bear in, and he gets lefts and rights home around the facial area of Vassar. Vassar trying to hold him off with that left. 90 seconds left in the round.
Caution for the referee to Tapia for turning.
That's the first wild swing I've seen Vassar take. Everything else has been a very calculated punch. There's the left-right combination by Vassar as Tapia moved in on him, and he goes right back to it again. And Tapia just seems to ignore it and continues to wade right in.
I think Tapia is almost punching blindly at this point. He's taking his eyes off his opponent. He's not scoring very much. Most of his blows are to the side and to the back of Vassar.
You have to wonder how much actual zip there is left in those punches.
I think he's a strong kid. I'd hate to catch one.
There goes Vassar to work downstairs. Good overhand right by Tapia. Caught Vassar. May have hurt him. Vassar may be in trouble.
And there's a caution, the second caution to Vassar for holding.
Left hand by Tapia. He's got Vassar in trouble.
He stunned Vassar.
He did twice. He staggered him twice. Another right hand by Tapia.
He's coming back now.
Another right by Tapia. Vassar doesn't seem to have much left on his punches now. 30 seconds left in the fight. Missed with a riled right to Tapia and cut a left. Now Vassar goes to work downstairs, but the punch caught on the right elbow of Tapia.
Tapia is very tired at this point, but he connects with another right and a left.
A left-right combination by Tapia as Vassar tries to hold him off with that left, but Tapia just keeps coming right on.
Tapia taking control in this last round.
Been a good round for Tapia, his best round of the fight.
His best round of the fight. I think Vassar had the first, and with the warnings that Tapia got in the second, it's going to have to be a lot of points for Tapia in the last to catch up. Remember, 20 points to the winner round, something less than 20 to the loser. Slight advantage, 19 or so.
Dan Vassar, the defending 90-pound champion, may win the title in the 100-pound division, but he's going to know he was in a fight, I'll tell you.
He does. Old Johnny Tapia circling the ring. He's got lots of endurance left.
Well, this is what Tapia used so effectively in the third round, Harvey.
Straight to the head, and Vassar's head goes straight back, and it's remarkable that Danny got back in there.
Close bout. We'll see whether the third round was enough to turn it around for Johnny Tapia. May not have been. First round, fairly even. Second round, as Harvey pointed out, Tapia had a point taken away from him, and decides it was a good, strong round for Vassar.
100-pound champion medals is Mr. Lester Hebert from Crowley, Louisiana.
We'll get
He's one of our ring captains tonight, Mr. Lester
presentation
Hebert.
of the gold medal. Leslie Hebert of Louisiana will hang the gold medal on the winner. Tapia and Vassar congratulating each other.
Outstanding boxing from Colorado Springs, the United States Air Force Academy. Colorado Springs now the amateur sports capital of the United States.
Dan Vassar, we have been informed. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, your 100-pound champion.
Yeah, Vassar.
In the red corner, Dan Vassar.
Tough fight, but Vassar with his second consecutive gold medal at 2 different weight divisions. So Dan Vassar, the winner of this one over Johnny Tapia. And a very, very tough fight for the youngster from Spokane, Washington. Congratulations to Johnny Tapia of Albuquerque, New Mexico on an excellent fight on his part.
Excellent bout, excellent bout.